Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the first long coffee break for 2025. Today we have Alex with Daikin presenting on their energy efficient chiller line. Alex, the floor is yours.
Hey, great. Thanks so much. And good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning for this brief discussion on chiller products. And just want to thank Brandon for the opportunity for allowing me to present and to come and speak with you all, and for everyone here on joining the discussion. So quick introduction, my name's Alex Albrecht. I'm product manager for air-cooled chillers at Daikin Applied. I've been with Daikin for about 8 years now, with 10 years of HVAC experience. I hold a BS in mechanical engineering and an MBA. So for the agenda on, again, this brief discussion, we'll be taking a look at air-cooled chillers and segmented between our two product lines at Daikin Applied, our Pathfinder, which is our air-cooled screw chiller, as well as our Trailblazer, which is our air-cooled scroll chiller. And we'll take a look at our current product offering, as well as what's to come in the near future for new product introduction. So just real quick with our product line card, at the top two products you see here, we have our Trailblazer line segmented between two products, two product platforms, our Trailblazer EWY, which is our mini heat pump unit, which we sell both in R32 as well as R410A currently. It's a 25-ton unit that can be installed in series up to 8 units, so a total of 200 tons of total heat pump capacity. And then below that, we have our Trailblazer AGZE. This is our packaged chiller unit with R32 refrigerant, currently our AGZ-F vintage from 32 up to 240 tons of capacity. And then at the bottom, we have, again, our flagship product line, our Pathfinder air-cooled screw product, currently with R13A, from capacities 100 to 550 tons of capacity. So starting with our Pathfinder, again, this is our air-cooled screw chiller from roughly 100 up to 550 tons of capacity, designed for high efficiency. In fact, we are an industry leader in efficiency, exceeding ASHRAE 90.1, currently with R513A refrigerant, exceeds LEED criteria, optional water side economizer for free cooling, as well as integrated pump option. Some of the strengths that we have are configurable design, able to mix match critical components to meet and be optimized for target specifications, as well as ideal for retrofit with advanced efficiency, very low footprint, as well as able to meet all current existing building MCA, MOCP requirements. And then, as mentioned, some of our strengths, leveraging configurability, able to mix match critical components such as compressors, fan types, in order to optimize an ideal selection for target specifications, whether that be for footprint or max capacity or high efficiency or low sound. So one of the leverages for this is the ability to really kind of combine different components until we're able to optimize for just the right fit per job requirement. And then, as mentioned, the Pathfinder AWV has as an optional water side economizer, mainly for processed cooling. We utilize a microchannel for the fluid, which is optimized for a single aluminum alloy, able to avoid risk of galvanic corrosion, which tube and fin coils are susceptible to, easily cleanable, as well as low air pressure drop. And then for the header, we utilize a polypropylene header pipe selected in order to lower friction, as well as eliminate corrosion, and also in addition to that, for low weight to reduce the roof load. So all of these ideal choices for improvements and leader in efficiency on water side economizing for free cooling. Now, as mentioned, those are the product offerings as they are today. But looking ahead, and actually, what for this slide, we have our latest release, which we've just released. It's our new vintage AWVC with R515B low GWP refrigerant. And then with that low GWP refrigerant, 515B also allows for low pressure ratio operation. And then for this new design, it comes with an integrated VFD, which is refrigerant cooled, so all of which allow us to operate at real high ambient temperatures, which is generally ideal and of high demand for process cooling, such as the data center market. We are releasing this product from 85 up to 450 tons. It will come with both open and closed loop water side economizer options, as well as integrated pumps. And so we're now in the process of releasing this. Over the next couple of years, we expect to release further features to improve the marketability and value of this product, both from an efficiency as well as a feature standpoint. And now switching gears to our air-cooled scroll product, our Trailblazer AGZF. So this chiller vintage AGZF with R32 was released in 2023 from 30 tons up to 240 nominal tons of cooling capacity. So we saw great gains with this release based on the improvements of R32 over R410A refrigerant in the way of capacity and efficiency, both of which improvements were roughly around 10%. So we saw great improvements in reducing footprint, as well as substantial improvements in efficiency, roughly 7 to 15% improvement on IPLV, as well as lower refrigerant charge. R32 has substantial advantages to the market, also in the way of maintenance and serviceability. As a single composite refrigerant, it's able to be charged, reclaimed, reused, both in gas and liquid state. And so the maintenance serviceability is substantially lowered, as well as the cost to the end user. But in addition to that, with the savings in footprint and the gain in efficiency, as well as lower charge, it's a highly competitive product for providing customer value. Meets, exceeds ASHRAE 90.1, leading in efficiency, as well as total cost of ownership. Ideal for retrofitting with a very small footprint, roughly 10 to 20% reduction in footprint over R410A. So we saw substantial improvements in that, and as well as that with the efficiency gains, again, being able to be installed in most any existing building applications in regard to MCA, MOCP. Now, want to start talking a little bit about decarbonization because our strategy and vision over the next several years will be to focus on our Trailblazer product line to deliver very strong value-added electrification solutions to the market. So, but just as a quick discussion, we'll talk a little bit about decarbonization, what that is. I'm sure many of you are already familiar with it. Generally based on three aspects: electrification, which is a drive to convert fossil fuels to electric heat pumps, as well as other supporting equipment that are electrified, dependent on a clean power grid, however. So some contingencies there. Decarbonization is also dependent on refrigerant with low GWP primarily focused, but also balancing that with impacts to efficiency so that we can optimize on life cycle climate performance of the equipment. So that includes both the direct impact or effect, which is the GWP, as well as the indirect effect, which is the efficiency of the equipment. And so both of those are important as we navigate over the next couple of years in an effort to decarbonize the industry. And then efficiency gains, which is a part of that total life cycle footprint that I just mentioned, with the greatest impact with dirty grid and overall the greatest impact to CO2 exhaust into the atmosphere. And all of these translate and then are mainly pushed by regulations at a federal and state level. So we see a lot of these acts already being put in place over the last 5 to 6 years, and more intensely in some areas than others. But overall, we expect these trends to continue in North America and the US for greater and greater push towards electrification, lower GWP refrigerants, as well as greater efficiency for lowering the overall carbon footprint that HVAC equipment impacts. So our solution is, in the coming year, we expect to release a packaged heat pump solution for the AGZ. This will also utilize the R32 refrigerant, so we expect the same market value that we have seen with the AGZ heat chiller, such as low footprint, great efficiency, and then low total cost of ownership and serviceability. And our vision overall is to continue on this process over the next several years to focus on electrification solutions for the North American market, leading in efficiency, reliability, cost competitive design, and where customers see clear differentiation. For this first phase of our AGZ heat pump, which is coming and expected to be released this year, we expect to see capacity 75 to 230 nominal tons, leaving water temperature up to 140 with a minimum ambient down to 0 Fahrenheit. Now, I mentioned with the Trailblazer, it's segmented into 2 product platforms. So one of them is our actual packaged chiller and soon packaged heat pump. And then the other is our current offering for heat pump, which is the EWY product platform. This is a unit actually that we purchased from our sister plant in Cecchina, Italy, and sell as stock from our Stanton plant. Currently with both R410A as well as R32 refrigerant, many of the advantages of R32, such as improved efficiency. So this is a fixed speed 2-pipe design, capable of being piped in series up to 8 for a total of 200 tons of capacity, and ideal for retrofitting with small footprint, as well as quick turnkey ship to delivery with stock unit accessibility. And then looking ahead over the next year, we're also working on a project to release in North America in the early 2026 time period of this mini heat pump, similar to the heat pump that we carry today, except this will have an inverter scroll, so VFD scroll, as well as integrated pump capability. Also capable of piping in series up to 4, so a total of 100 and beyond, with the control capability. One thing that I will add that's pretty exciting about this product, actually, that we're expecting to release this in parallel with other equipment products among DAA, including air fan coils, as well as a control integrated project, in order to create a very similar look and feel of a VRV system, except hydronic. It will have many different other features that will help capabilities, such as remote evaporator, distributor box, and things like that. So a lot of pretty exciting projects and features that will be coming along with this heat pump, again, to give greater reliability, ease of use for the end user, provide a lot of the same look, feel, reliability of a VRV system, except hydronic. So that's all I have. I believe I was up against pretty close to the 15-minute point, Brandon. So
yeah, you did great. I thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Do you mind showing the last slide?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and if anyone has any questions regarding this presentation, please reach out to your sales representative and they'll be able to assist with answering any questions. Next week, Josh Likes will be presenting on Daikin water source heat pumps. Thank you, everyone, for joining, and we'll see you next week.
Great. Thank you all. Thanks, Brandon. Goodbye.
Thank you.